Problems here coming at you with the Starcraft 2 commentary. It's a build that I use. It's kind of cheesy, but it gets you through the bronze, silver, and low gold. Start off by introducing the players. We have Breeksta, the top right corner, red Terran, and in the bottom we have myself, Problems, the blue Zerg. Now, what this build takes advantage of is poor scouting. It works best on bases, single base maps, where you're across from each other. It's basically a nydus in early enough to the point where Terran doesn't have tech, and TOS won't have a whole lot of units. So what you're going to want to do is get your Overlord, this fat ass mofo. You want to stick him over here, somewhere where lower level players won't scout usually. Later games you'll see some Terrans will put a supply depot, or Protoss will put a pylon up here. But for the most part, they're going to be walling off right here. This is where all their attention is going to be early game against another Zerg player. So you're going to get this guy going up there just for sight on the nydus. What you're going to want to do is go for 14 and then extractor. Most Zerg get their spawning pool first, but you want to start harvesting your gas early just so you have enough to tech up through layer, get your roaches, and then the nydus worm. Terrans up here walling off. Lower levels, most Terrans, 100% of the time, every time, all the time, they will throw up their barracks with their wall off, pump out a few Marines, just preventing that early Zerg push. 15 pool, you're going to want to go ahead and get your hatchery. Just want to start harvesting gas. As soon as that extractor pops, 3 drones on it, straight up all the time. 16 pool, you're going to want to start thinking about getting your second hatchery, or extractor, sorry. And you're only going to need 1 or 2 drones on this one, just enough to keep up with your roach production. Your 3 harvest one here is going to cover your layer, your nydus, and a little bit of roach. Breeksta up here, doing the supply depot wall off, and a tech lab. Little strange to see a Terran get his double refineries before command center. Not sure what that's about, if that's even something legit. I don't play Terran, and I'm horrible at it when I try. See him, he's throwing down here, factory. 111, pretty standard. Down here we have our Roachborn going up, and the Queen popping out. Making sure to pump out Overlords, keep up on your supply. As we do, we have little buddy over here, he's flying up to the top. Other than that, just drone count. Marines, nothing too exciting. I haven't put out a video for you guys in a while. I've quit playing WoW basically. Put down that crack pipe. Picked up the Starcraft one, I guess. Starport going down, so we could see some Banshees or some medevacs if that's what he's going for. But you think you would see a second Rax up here if he was going to go for a medevac bio. SCV coming down for a second starport, so probably going to be heavy tech, which is pretty rare for a 1-base Terran, I suppose. Teching up to hatchery down here, or to layer, sorry. Gonna be pumping out those roaches, just keeping them by my ram in case I get a push. I can micro them back, keeping them on the creep though, for that extra little speed bonus. For Marines, not a whole lot going on right now. Probably could have pushed at that and did some significant damage, but this is a lower level game, so shitting the bed on scouting all over the place. We have Tech Lab going down here, and one for... oh, looks like he is switching them out. Tank out. Like I said, you want to get this push out before 7 to 7:30, just so that he doesn't get that siege mode up. If he does, it can really hurt you. Down here, nothing too exciting. Oh, we do have the nydus work going up. So, continues to pump out those roaches. You're going to want about 10 roaches when you push. Terran, I like to go with roaches. And with Protoss, I like to get a lot of speedlings Go in, hit their economy, get out. That'll give you time to expand. You don't want to be in there with speedlings unless he's got a lot of stalkers, or a significant amount of stalkers that you think you can take, I suppose. If he's going Zealot, I'll switch to Roach, maybe Infestor, and do a smaller time push. Up here, we got these Roaches unfolding, unloading, I should say. Taking out that tank first thing just for the splash. Throw down easy Roach. Micro those two little guys back. Hellions are popping out. You can see that one. But those aren't going to do anything with the Roach. I do want to try and take out this. I did some force scouting. Thought it was a tech lab. Didn't want siege coming up. Banshee's going to be up here. Giving me a new a-hole. So I'm going to lose a couple here. Decided to go for the mineral line. Decided, fuck it. I'm going to pull back. Back at base, we got a Hydralisk den going up, and an Evo chamber. You're going to want to throw down a couple spore crawlers when you see Banshee coming down, and your queen and just a few spore crawlers to take care of that. Hydra's going to move out with. You just want some kind of anti-air. You could always morph this guy into a Overseer, bring him in. I did lose my nydus worm up there, so not a huge deal, but still a mineral loss. He is going to go for that expansion. He's going to be dropping that down. Pretty smart, even though he doesn't have a lot of units. I mean, if you could macro up, get some tanks out, I don't think my Roaches would be doing too much. But I do have 1, 2, 3, 4 spore crawlers. These Hydralisks are going up to the base there. The spore crawler, you're going to want to cancel that one. It's taking some significant damage. Cancel it, keep minerals back, and that should take care of that. Meanwhile, I'm up here, building another nydus, and we take care of those. Guy's hurting over there, but by the time I bust in, he sees me, turns around. That DPS from the Hydralisk is going to be too much for that, and that's GG.